Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is going to be covering a couple small topics, first of which is the Android crashes. Now, if you've been playing on mobile and your game crashes for no reason, it's due to this issue. So, first of all, this was addressed on March 27th. And the player said that the problem still remains, the problem being that upon doing housing stuff, you get crashed by the game. Alina posted and said that the team has been pushing updates to the App Store each day of the week, trying to resolve these issues. And it does look like it's not related to ads. So this brings up another topic because you might have recently noticed that ads stopped working. You weren't able to use ads on mobile device. That is because it was temporarily disabled because they thought that was part of the cause of the issue. It seems like it's not, so I'm pretty sure ads are now working again on mobile. You guys can let me know in the comments below if they still aren't working, but I'm pretty sure if you've got the newest patch for the game that they are now working. They've gotten a lot more pinned down, but the investigations will continue and patches pushed out until it's resolved. I also meant to do a bigger design note on it. It's been a crazy week. Thanks for your patience. Now, Blaze posted and said that the Android users should rejoice because the main issue for the housing build should be fixed at this point. Now, this was posted 20 hours ago. If you're still experiencing issues, please submit a bug report to player support. Another person posted and said to increase the 2K furniture limit because in your houses you might have noticed you hit a cap, and that's because you would have exceeded or trying to exceed 2,000 items within one property. So in your house you can only set a total of 2,000 furniture pieces at a time in one house. And this might draw some questions because you might be a little confused when some of the furnitures that you can obtain can stack up to 10,000 items. But let me explain that. So if you have a house and you have the stacked limit of 2,000 total items in that house, that you cannot exceed it, then why would the furniture stacks go up to 10,000? Well, that's because those furniture stacks can be used in multiple houses. So if you have, let's say, 10 as a total stack for your furniture, but you have 2 of those items in one house, means that you have 8 other pieces of that furniture that you could put in other houses. But 2 of those won't be able to be used in the other houses because you're currently using those 2 in the first house. So if you have 5 houses and each one has 2 of those furnitures in it, you don't have any furnitures available because 10 is the max cap. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. As for the furniture limit itself, the house limit of furniture, I think the reason behind that is because too much furniture in there is going to cause extreme lag or something similar, because this is all run through the server. You have to keep that in mind. So there are server bandwidths and whatnot that have to come into play in regards to stuff like that. Way back in January 16th, it was posted on Twitter that there was going to be, this is basically the rundown. So it's a special appearance by the YouTuber AQ3D's, which we already got that. Then the new intro zone, which we already got. The foothills, still a lot of issues around the foothills. I mean, there's no direct way to get there still, so there's complications behind there. We got the housing. We got the the mail system. We got the Taylor Scouts. However, Oracle class, we haven't heard anything of it. Now, we do know, if you guys had seen my previous video covering this, that Glazelle is no longer working for AE. And this is impacting the team because it means now the AQ3D team is smaller, meaning that the people who were working on the Oracle class probably have other responsibilities to deal with as well, meaning that the Oracle class has been slightly pushed behind. So it's still going to be coming, but it has been postponed somewhat due to the reduction of the AQ3D team. Sky Pirates, I am assuming that is going to be the new saga. For those of you who have not heard of Sky Pirates, this is based on the Skyguard location in AQ Worlds. Way back in 2010, there was the introduction to the Skyguard, and this was basically a giant airship that's under attack by the Sky Pirates. It makes mention that the King Altion's flying army is Skyguard, but they get under attack by Sky Pirates, and so there's this big battle ensues, some pretty cool looking stuff that come along with it. And essentially, this was a thing, you had to be a member, I'm pretty sure you had to be a member to get access to Skyguard, but there was a bunch of items and whatnot that you could obtain via the Skyguard release. Now, it doesn't mean that the upcoming Sky Pirates thing is anything related to Skyguard from AQ World, but it would make sense, especially with what Alina said. She said she passed on the request for status updates to the 3D leads, and fixing the crash is a top priority, the crash I was mentioning earlier. But we can get news updates out on these topics at least. I know assets for the Sky Pirates Saga has been in production for a while, so this does confirm that the Sky Pirates thing is the upcoming saga, which is nice to know, but do not have more details off the cuff. So from this statement alone, we do know that the Sky Pirates is the new saga, is going to be the new saga, which again is kind of why I'm connecting it to Skyguard, because to me, they sound like the same thing. But if the Sky Pirates is at all connected with the Skyguard thing from AQ World, then it's going to be pretty interesting because they have their own faction and everything, the Skyguard army, and yeah, it's pretty interesting. I haven't played through the entire Skyguard thing in AQ Worlds as of yet, but I definitely will. Like, there's a lot of different things that they could have if they're going to be basing it loosely on the AQ World Skyguard. We'll have to wait and see. Going to do a couple sets of the day. This is the first one right here. Great looking set. Got another one here. This is very unique. I rarely see people using the Guardian Mage armor thing, so this is actually pretty nice to see. It's a good looking set. I am a fan of Dr. Plague, so this definitely works. I like how he's got the skeleton hands. This is the last one right here. This is the biggest unicorn fan in the world. And those are the sets of the day. I hope the information I provided in this video was helpful in any way. If it was, do me a favor and tap that like button, smash the subscribe, and hit the notification if you want to stay up to date with all of my content. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.